Hey guys, happy Friday, everybody.
What's up? We're back. This is your favorite podcast. This is the Timon and Lincoln Show. I'm your host, Timon.
And I'm your host, Lincoln, and we have a guest.
Special guest today.
Hey guys.
It's Jay.
It's Jay.
It's Jay. And this is your favorite Cicadas Are Real podcast.
That's really good.
COVID's over, so we can share.
COVID is over.
We've always been able to share. Hope the audio from this one turns out okay. Jay and I are kind of sharing a mic, so you might just have to use your imagination if we get quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Jay's gonna have to just talk loudly.
This is the second week in a row where on a Friday podcast we had three guests.
Oh yeah, last week.
Last week we had three.
Different crew, almost entirely, but
I'm still here.
It's good to be back on a Friday podcast. I missed. I think Fridays are probably my favorite, so I really missed last week's, especially.
Fridays are the only ones you listen to.
No. In fact, I don't really listen to Fridays because they're so long. I just don't have that amount of time to listen.
I listen to every episode. So
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Jay, thank you. You've been here for a while. You've been with us for a minute. When did you start listening to daily content?
the first episode, dude.
For real?
You've been here since day one?
I think so. So
what made you get into it?
I think you tweeted about it, and it was during COVID, and hey, I don't have anything to do.
Okay, Timon, you need to scooch that mic a little bit closer to your face.
Okay.
It's too far. You talk loud, not that loud. So just slide the whole bass closer to you.
One, two.
No.
Hello, listeners.
Oh,
Is this better?
That's
okay.
way better.
I'm not sure.
Technical difficulties, but we're here. We made it.
Jay and I were louder on this mic than you were on that one.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Wild
what are we all drinking this fine Friday morning? Timon, what beer are you drinking?
18th Street Brewery. It's an IPA. So yeah, should be good.
What's it called?
18th Street Brewery.
What's the beer called, Timon?
18th Street Brewery. Yeah,
Wow.
It should be good. Yeah,
Can I try that beer real quick?
No.
Can I taste it?
You guys may be done with COVID, but me personally, I was at a conference last week, and COVID's there, and it's real. I don't want to hurt you guys.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to harm you. I'm
Timon,
not.
what's the name of that beer?
Yeah, 18th Street Brewery. It's good. It's pretty solid. What are you drinking, Lincoln?
For the first time ever, I've got a question to submit for a Friday episode. Timon, what's the name of that beer?
We'll get to questions in a bit. What are you drinking, Lincoln?
A Goose is Land lemonade shandy.
Nice.
It's really sugary. It's very sweet.
It was very sweet.
It's a little more sugary than I would have liked it. They could have rolled off on the sugar and rolled on the lemon flavor.
Yeah. They just rolled the sugar.
This tastes like Hangover.
Yep. Yep. What are you drinking, Jay?
I got a Founders all day vacay.
Nice.
So
Founders
it's
is
okay.
in Grand Rapids, right?
It's in Grand Rapids.
So Jay is originally from
Not
Grand
originally.
Rapids, and he has fled the state
I have-
after. How old are you, Jay?
I'm 30 years old.
So he spent 30 years in Grand Rapids, and this year alone, he said, "I'm done. I'm leaving."
The last 30 years were rough.
30 years of Michigander.
30 years in Michigander.
It was time.
Yeah. How long actually were you in Grand Rapids?
About 3 years.
Okay. What made you make the move?
Lots of things, but one was my wife got a different job offer.
Okay.
Two was COVID was rampant in Grand Rapids. People were dying in the streets. And so we said we had to leave. But it was just really hard to put roots down, so we couldn't meet anyone. And we just wanted to come back to Indiana.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great time.
It's even harder to put roots down in the middle of COVID. Like I couldn't
It's
even
true.
imagine. Yeah.
It is true.
Well, it's crazy, dude. People are just dying in the streets in Grand Rapids, but you cross the state border, and it's just maybe we have more sunshine or something, but
The sunshine.
it's not even here.
The
COVID's
humidity.
Yep.
It's something happened. Just don't know what.
Yeah. You got the pure Michigan?
Pure Michigan, pure COVID.
And because they were so pure, they had not been taking care of their immune systems. They just were 100% clean. You need to be a little dirty.
Just kept the bloodlines clean. Just inbred.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Is
Like the royal family.
You could say that.
Yeah.
That's an analogy you could use. Yeah. So we're glad. We welcome you back as a Hoosier. I welcome you.
It's good to be back.
You are now a Hoosier. So welcome.
Jay, you gotta try this Raging Eagle mango.
Can we try this?
Yeah,
Right now?
You don't have to drink it all. I just want you to try it.
Fun fact: my father is a fan.
Of
My real father.
The Raging Eagle mango.
For everyone.
Yingling.
Yep. I go to my parents' house and I'll see the whole fridge just kind of full of that.
Oh, dude, that is good.
Aren't those nice?
6%.
It's nice. It's got a nice.
It's a pretty
flavor.
heavy Yingling.
It's a nice flavor. It's light, but yet it's not sweet. So it's good.
That's what I like about it. It's not too sweet. Unlike these Goose's
Shandy.
Land lemonade shandies, a little too sweet.
A little too sweet.
A little too sweet.
I am a fan.
Hey, we had a comment on one of our episodes a couple days ago, and it was really interesting. It was from our listener Aaron. You know Aaron?
I've heard of
McDermott?
Aaron. I have not met him because
You want to say some sweet words about Aaron real quick, Jay?
me.
Yeah. What do you think of him? Just say some.
Aaron's
sweet things.
got some fun. I need to follow him on Twitter. I responded to one of his tweets, and I didn't want to be that guy. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna follow him just because he follows the podcast. So this might be my breaking point. I'm gonna follow Aaron on Twitter just because I didn't want to be that. I was waiting to see if he'd follow me, but he didn't follow me. So I will break it over and follow him.
Do it before this podcast.
That's true. Before it goes live.
Yeah, so that he
There we go.
knows. When you clicked it, you were actually following him. He had some good Animal Crossing tweets the other day. I enjoyed those immensely. He got stuck. It was great. But yeah, he responded to our podcast. He lives, I would say, exactly 2 hours and 13 minutes away from us. And they have cicadas. Lincoln doesn't believe in cicadas. And Aaron is here to prove that Lincoln is wrong. And actually sent us in a picture of the cicada. So
You're right. All the pictures on Twitter are real.
all of Aaron's pictures on Twitter. I wouldn't say all of Twitter.
I'm not saying I distrust Aaron or anything. I'm just
That's
saying
exactly
I'll
what you just
believe. I'll believe it when I see it. So
Aaron, he just called your picture of a cicada fake news. So
potentially, Aaron seems like someone who has a very good sense of humor and would troll an individual like myself. And I think Aaron's troll game is pretty next level. And so, yeah, it's real. It's not real. Who knows? It's real for him. It might not be real for me. Reality is subjective.
I have yet to see
true.
the cicadas either. So
Aaron said that in Cloverdale, was probably missed the prime of it. Let me say, I probably missed the prime of this in Cloverdale, but the amount of shells and burrow holes were insane. Yeah, Aaron, you're right. The holes are just like aerate the whole ground. It's crazy, and the shells are everywhere.
My shoes.
And Aaron also said, I hadn't seen anything until a week ago. They are real. None around my home, though. So
Cool. Like, I'm sure they are real. I just haven't seen any.
No, you
Sure they're
spend
real.
a whole time telling me
Haven't
that they're
seen any.
not real, and there's no way that you could ever know it because you can't see them.
Sure. I haven't seen any.
You are welcome to change your mind.
I haven't
That's okay.
seen any.
not gonna
I'm just,
pigeonhole
I
you
get
into
it.
some spot.
Sure, it's a big thing that's happening. I haven't seen them yet, so
Cool. Do you think cicadas are real?
I'm still looking for him. So
Do you hear about John McAfee?
John, oh dude, I'm glad we haven't talked about this at all. So yeah, John McAfee, yeah, he
Speaking of real things,
allegedly
Go ahead.
killed himself
allegedly.
in a Spanish prison. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. This I feel is not as cut and dry as Epstein, who didn't kill himself. But because I listened to so another guy I follow on Twitter ran for the Libertarian presidential nomination the same year as John McAfee, and they were talking about it, and they say this is something John McAfee would do, where because he tweeted earlier that like he wouldn't kill himself.
Yeah.
And if he did, if it was.
He's like a
conspiracy.
troll, kind of.
Oh, he's a super troll.
Yeah.
So this is something he would do where he would say he didn't play the long con. I wouldn't kill myself, kills himself, and then it just creates chaos.
a whole, yeah, interesting.
So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's very interesting. It's R.I.P. John McAfee.
Yeah. He posted a Q on his Instagram after he was dead. It was posted.
Was it after?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was
wow.
dead, confirmed dead, and then they're on his Instagram. So he like had something that triggered it. You know what I mean? Like he has a whole infrastructure.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
He was
Yeah.
a smart guy, pioneer in like the tech industry with McAfee antivirus software.
Didn't pay his taxes.
And then got into crypto and just like fled the law. So
Yeah, for years.
funny guy.
Rest in power. What do you think, Lincoln? Anything you want to say on it?
no.
I remember one video I saw that I thought was really interesting. So John McAfee had this really interesting idea about, because we all know that all of our politicians are bought off by lobbyists, the corporations, and everything. It's pretty obvious. So he had an idea of like using crypto to like track all those, so you could actually buy off your politicians, but it was actually broadcast like how much people were getting paid.
Oh,
and
just
using
instead
crypto.
of making it private, making it public.
Just like hey, it's out there, it's obvious. Let's just get this out there, and so we actually know like so kind of which I thought was interesting because a lot of other politicians, the progressives, are talking about giving like freedom dollars, and you give them to your politicians that you want, but it's all taxes. Like it's money that's taken away from the people. But he talked about using like crypto and using it, and I thought it was an interesting idea. Don't think I necessarily agree with it 100%, but I thought it was an interesting take because I never heard anything like that before.
Because then it's just very public.
Yeah,
now you know.
It's public. It's like, hey, like Nancy Pelosi's getting like $5 million from like this oil industry, even though she's speaking out against like the oil companies. So
yeah, and you can directly see the crypto. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah, he is. He's gone. It was interesting. I saw that I was like, no way. I was kind of surprised that he was gone.
So we're thinking he's not actually dead. Is that?
No, I think he's dead.
he's pretty dead. He was in a prison,
Yeah.
Spanish prison. I know, like some people thought that Epstein wasn't dead, but I don't think anyone's thinking that anymore, are they?
I
don't know.
People can believe whatever they want to believe.
You don't think he like got out, faked his death, whatever?
No, they were saying because he was 75 years old, and they were going to transfer him from Spain to a U.S. prison.
Yeah.
And so they was like saying like, screw it, like I'm never going to make it out here alive, and so he killed himself. So I think that's probably like they say the most likely answer is probably the true answer.
He also has like tatted on his arm $ whacked because he was going to get killed for not paying taxes. So he said, if I ever commit suicide, this was back in like 2019 or 2017. It's like if I ever die by suicide, it's not me because I got whacked. And he has all these like notes from the Fed where they're saying we're going to kill you. When you're going to commit suicide. You're going to commit suicide.
The government does not like it when you don't give them their money back.
Yeah. But dude, what's interesting is the government. I was listening to a podcast. They're talking about how it's hard for the government to go after big corporations like Amazon and go after like Elon Musk and things like that for tax evasion because it just costs too much money. So they're like, we'll just go after the middle class and lower class people because they're not going to fight us. Not that I'm saying McAfee was like McAfee big enough that probably avoid a lot of taxes, but for the most part, government won't go after large people because it's too much hassle. Pretty interesting, huh? Well, that's our government segment. Thank you so much for listening to that, and rest in power, John McAfee.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes. We've got questions.
We have full stomachs.
Lincoln has answers.
We have full stomachs tonight.
Lincoln was supposed to be in bed 45 minutes ago.
We decided tonight we're eating pizza.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
So something we used to do in college, there was this restaurant somewhat near where we went to school. And on Tuesday nights, they sold their deep dish pizza for half off. So you could get a 10-inch pizza for $5.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was great.
Or a 14-inch pizza
For $7.
for like $7.50.
That's what I get every time.
$10.
Yeah.
So
$10
anyways,
with tip.
With tip.
Yeah.
we went back to this restaurant. We had some friends in town. Shout out to Ben.
Yeah, our listener Ben.
And I guess Jay lives here now, so
I live here.
not really friends in town. But we went back to the Barbie Lake Hotel and had some pizza tonight. And oh boy, was that a mistake. I have rocks in my stomach right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel good.
I feel amazing.
Oh,
It was so delicious.
it was pretty tasty.
It was so tasty.
It was pretty good.
14 inches of deliciousness.
Yeah. So we were talking to the waitress about how much pizza 4 gentlemen like ourselves should purchase to eat. And Jay asked her, is 14 inches enough? And she goes, yeah, I really like pizza.
That's what happened.
And so we did not get 2 14-inch deep dish pizzas, regrettably.
Yeah, we should have.
We should have. But
it might have been a good decision because I could fall asleep right now. So
Yeah.
if we got 2 14s, we probably
probably
wouldn't
wouldn't
need it back.
yeah, a couple more inches can really cause a lot of distress internally.
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's rough. That's how I
Tears
feel.
you up on the inside.
Yeah, especially like tomorrow, I'll be torn up. It's gonna be crazy. Especially like the deep dish, it's just like inches of cheese.
A lot of
Like
carbs.
14 inches wide and 14 inches tall. You know what I'm saying?
14
it's a cake.
inches of
It's a straight up
pizza in my
pizza
body.
cake. Yeah, it was delicious. So
It was great, but man, whew.
oh man,
I don't
yeah.
feel great.
Call me.
Tomorrow's
in
gonna
the
be
ambulance.
rough. Getting
Yeah.
up in the morning's gonna be difficult.
You're gonna be full and hungover
yeah.
and bloated. It's gonna be a good time.
Gonna have that nice pizza hangover. Looking forward to it.
Happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. We want to quickly just let you know that we are sponsored by Golf Lessons with John.
The first commercial this week.
Golf Lessons with John. Make sure to go on to Facebook and check him out. He is giving lessons mainly about golf, but he can also teach you other things. I'm sure he has a wide array of knowledge. And he's trying to gain more knowledge in golf. So that's why he's trying to become a golf instructor. So part of being a golf instructor is instructing people on how to play golf. So make sure to go follow him and be instructed on how to swing golf better for. Okay, we got questions. And we got answers. Are we ready to jump into the segment?
Oh, I'm so
You got
ready.
cues.
Okay. First cues. First cue. Is Lincoln gay?
Is he?
Let's discuss.
It doesn't matter.
Good follow up. I don't think so. I don't think I am. I don't know. It really reminds me of this one scene from The Office where the character Andy is talking to Jim, and he is trying to figure out if he is gay. Andy himself, and Jim's response is pretty logical. He goes, "Well, there's only one way to figure out if you're gay. Have sex with a man and have sex with a woman and decide what you like better." And Andy did not want to have sex with a man. He goes, "There, I think that's your answer."
It's a really good way to figure that out.
So yeah, I don't. Who asked that question?
Name is optional.
Oh, okay,
Blank. Didn't tell us.
gotcha.
Great question.
Stranger.
We'll never know.
Thank you, Canada. Okay. Second question. You ready for this? Name is Darby. So this is from Darby.
Oh, shout out Darby.
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 This is the Darby we.
I only know one Darby.
I won Darby too.
What's up, Darby? How you doing?
And the question is this: what is your Hogwarts house? Question mark.
I really like to think of myself as like a truffle, maybe like a clove of garlic, or like
see that.
cardamom. Not so much a clove, I don't think.
Yeah, clothes are pretty rough.
Perhaps on if I'm really bummed, a turmeric. But yeah, I don't know.
That makes sense. How about you, Jay? What is your Hogwarts house?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. The Hufflepuff are kind of similar to turmeric. What is the difference?
You know what? I was not allowed to watch Harry Potter or Hogwarts growing up, so I'm a little blind on this one.
Yeah, all those spice jokes were jokes. I'm a Gryffindor through and through, man. I'm a
Gryffindor.
hero.
Oh, hero.
Hufflepuff. Just
Were you
sounds
allowed
nice.
to read Harry
No.
Potter as a kid? Watch it? Did you
No,
watch it?
and in fact, my brother once received the first Harry Potter book as a birthday present, and my mom made him throw it away.
Nice.
So, yeah, big Lord of the Rings family, just not real big into Harry Potter.
It's white magic versus black magic. Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. It is. I would say my Hogwarts house is probably the House of David. So think about that one all afternoon. So yeah. Great
I'm
question.
sorry, Darby. I don't think any of us really like Harry Potter that much here. I know you really enjoy Harry Potter. I have no idea what my Hogwarts house is.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gryffindor.
Probably
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Probably Hufflepuff.
We're
Yeah,
Hufflepuff.
definitely,
I'm pretty
definitely Slytherin.
pretty
I like snakes.
pretty cuddly and peacemakery.
I'm a savage. I like to rage.
Are you a villain? Because all the villains are Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Harry Potter people get really upset when you say that.
Really?
All the bad guys are Slytherin. Yeah. But they are, so.
But they're fun.
It's not a coincidence if it always happens.
I'm just a pattern recognition machine. Okay. Solid. Great question, Darby.
Yeah, thanks, Darby.
Yep.
That's her first question ever, I think.
Oh, awesome. Hey,
Shout out.
shout out to Darby. You are my father. Officer Ben. This is from Officer Ben. What should I name my unborn child?
We should have gotten permission to break the news on the podcast of what Ben's boy's name is going to be.
I know.
Boy.
It is a boy.
Everett. For sure. It should be Everett.
It's a pretty good name. I like
Yeah.
that name a lot.
Ben Jr.
Ben Jr.
OJ. Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah. Like orange juice, not like the killer. Unless Ben wants a killer, then definitely. And if it's a girl, OJ.
I'm pretty sure it's a boy.
It's a boy, but they can misread those things.
It is
They
2021.
It could change.
Why are we
Could
putting
change.
Why are we putting labels on it?
Let the kid decide.
Benjamina.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, good question, Ben. Fun fact: this evening while we were hanging out, Ben told us the name of his child.
It's a solid name. They
It's a
picked a good
solid
name
name.
for the
Yeah.
for their boy.
It's none of the names we just said. So, next question. Okay, cool. This is from Aaron.
We're smashing through these questions a little too quick.
Too quick.
He's got to go to bed.
Look and see if I have any questions.
No, we're doing
on-
good. We're doing good.
I like this spreadsheet or the submit the questions.
Did you like that?
It was good.
Did
yeah.
you submit a question today?
We will find out.
Did you ask if Lincoln was gay?
That was not me. I can tell that for a fact.
Okay. No, I do like it too because it kind of gives a little animosity. You can kind of. It's nice. It's nice. So Aaron asks,
Yeah.
how embarrassing is it that a church elder announced they wrote in Jesus in the 2020 and 2016 presidential election? How embarrassing is it that a church elder announced they wrote in Jesus in the 2020 and 2016 presidential election? Oh, is that embarrassing? Aaron, I think that was like the best vote that you could have done. Harambe may have been a close second.
I wrote Jesus in too.
Did you really?
Yeah, Ron Paul.
Ron Paul. Ron Paul, Jesus. I mean, Kanye he calls himself Yeezus. You know what I mean? Is it embarrassing? It's awkward. It's definitely a sermon point, I feel like. Like, it's definitely like
I think it's a joke.
No, he definitely, by saying he voted for Jesus, he was saying he voted for Donald Trump. That's why it's embarrassing. That's why it's so embarrassing.
Since he voted for Trump because he couldn't vote for Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, it's the
Next best thing.
Yeah.
I remember this line on was it 30 Rock, where it's Alec Baldwin and the other guy, and they're talking about voting for elections, and he says, "Oh, I don't vote. Like I put Jesus in my ballot," and he says, "Those are Republican. We count those."
Yeah, those are Republican.
It's pretty funny. Did you know that Alec Baldwin's brother is like
Super conservative,
like Christian guy?
Yeah, one of them. There's like a bunch of Baldwins, aren't there?
Yeah. Maybe Stephen Baldwin. He was on the Bad Christian podcast.
Oh, was he?
Like a couple years ago. I remember listening to the episode.
I remember listening to that too. Yeah, and then Alec Baldwin's on the totally other side of things. They're like Trump. It's like Trump and Biden. I mean, it's the North and the South. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Civil War in the Baldwin family. Yeah, but Aaron, it's kind of awkward. It's definitely awkward. But I don't know if it's cringe or what was cringe was the two options we had. And so when you vote Jesus, it's almost like I don't blame him. You know, I don't really blame him. Like, I definitely voted for Kanye, so it's like the same, I don't know, kind of thing, low-key. Yes, I am saying Kanye is Jesus. That is exactly what I'm saying. Jesus. What do you think?
Me?
Is it embarrassing?
I don't know.
Embarrassing on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's put like numbers to it.
How about this? Is it embarrassing to announce who you voted for if it's either of the candidates from our last election? I think it is.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing to say I'm a Trump supporter, and it's also kind of embarrassing to say I voted for Biden, given the current how things are going. I don't know.
The fact that he hasn't gotten rid of our freaking student loan debt. He lied to us. Lying Biden. They were both bad.
He lied.
They're both awful.
I'm gonna pick this up.
Okay. Step on in, Jay, and answer the next two questions.
I'll hang on.
Okay.
Ready for the next question?
Yes, sir. What do you think? Do you think it was embarrassing?
Well, I like what Lincoln was saying because, yeah, I'd be embarrassed to say either one, honestly, if I voted for Trump or Biden. So, honestly, I voted third party. I voted for Joe Jorgensen. And I regret that, too. So, I don't think there is a good option.
No.
So,
I think voting is embarrassing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, Aaron, I think on a scale of 1 to 10, it is kind of embarrassing, but I don't know if it's like super embarrassing. I don't know where I fall on that. I'm not sure. But, yeah, good question.
Agreed.
Good question, Aaron. Thank you. All right, question number 5.
oh,
From Jay.
there it is.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. You just missed our conclusion on how embarrassing it was, and the new question is.
The camera. Oh, I'm so sorry. guys.
Oh, no.
I thought that phone call was gonna be
Something much worse.
no, not worse. Sometimes you pick up the phone when the phone rings. I don't know.
This is from our listener Jay. Jay, do you want to ask this question?
Yeah, okay. So, question is, I need a new laptop. What should I get? Question mark.
Good question.
I think for a new laptop, you should get an old laptop. You should get my old laptop. I'll sell you my 2011 MacBook Pro for $300.
Tempting.
It works.
It works.
It works.
I like the idea. I like that. I like reduce, reuse, recycle. But what about something made within the last 10 years? How about that?
My 2011 MacBook Pro.
This is what I would ask you, Jay. What are you trying to do with the laptop? Because that's going to determine what you should buy. I feel like.
Yeah, no, I want to game once in a while.
Okay. Then probably not a Mac.
Probably not a Mac. There, as sad as that is. But I also want it to be light and portable.
Well, if you're gonna game, you probably shouldn't get a laptop.
All right.
I hate to say that too.
You're right. I probably want too much. I want it all.
Okay.
Are you trying to
What type of gaming are you trying?
Are you trying to text people and call them? Because I think you need a cell phone for that. I don't think a laptop's the right device.
That's true.
Although, there are options. I think a cell phone is
Cell phone.
if you want to text and call people.
Maybe I just need a really solid desktop that I can game on and also mine crypto. And then I can also play game whenever, just turn it off. And then also, and then just do everything else on my cell phone.
Can you purchase graphic cards right now?
They're expensive. I looked at it. So to get a graphics card that's reasonable, you can get top end graphics cards for over $1,000, but one for they're more expensive
Couple
now.
hundred.
Yeah, for $300 or $400, but they were a year ago they were less than half that price.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy right now.
It's kind of funny to watch the graphics card market increase as the crypto market also increases.
Yep.
Because you need big bad graphics cards and multiple of them, and you need to burn them up in order to mine cryptocurrency. Yep. Essentially.
It's eco-friendly. Let me tell you.
Yep.
I would say
Heat your kitchen with the heat from your graphics
There you go.
cards.
Yeah. It's the new coal.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I would probably just do if you're gonna game and stuff, maybe a nice just Windows. This is pretty nice. This laptop that I have, it's not bad, bro. It's really not bad. Surface Pro, it's not bad. But if you're gonna do stuff I don't know what type of gaming you're trying to do. If you're doing Fortnite, I wouldn't use this. But if
Not
you're doing
Fortnite.
Age of Empires,
Age of Empires.
yeah, if you're gonna be doing that, then a laptop would be fine. I feel like you could also get away with a Mac too.
For Age of Empires?
Yeah.
I don't think Age of Empires is available for Mac, but
If you have Steam, if you load it through Steam, I think you should be fine.
I'll check. But for what I was checking, I don't think you can. But I will check. I could be wrong, but that would be perfect.
Cool.
You could get an old Mac, and there's some hot rottable potential with old Macs. You can put more memory and stuff in them, and
Some of the best
beef 'em
old
up.
Macs of that 2011 era, they just never die.
2011.
You can get a 2
MacBook
terabyte
Pro.
hard drive.
Yep.
You can put 16 gigs of RAM in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. But whatever.
She said, "I 16 all the time."
Yep. I'll take this. I'll take this.
Listeners, if you can see this,
I just
he
hit my-
could just smash his face into the.
I just hit my glasses on the arm of the pop filter.
So funny.
Because the mic is in between me and Jay.
So glad we're recording this on YouTube. Go check it out. Also, at the start of this video, I have my hair down. So if you really want to watch 1 minute of this video, go and watch it, and you'll see Timon with long hair. Don't care. All right, next question. Jay, did we help you out?
That was great. Thank you.
I don't think we helped you that much.
Yeah, Jay. Jay, if you're gonna buy a new laptop, make sure it's a 2011 MacBook from Lincoln. That is
All
our
right.
advice.
All right. You take Bitcoin?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
He does.
I mean, yeah.
yeah, heck yeah.
If you want to pay me $300 worth of Bitcoin for my MacBook, I would probably accept it.
All right. There we go.
You
All
can't
right.
have the charger, though. That's mine.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's good. So, Cody, this is from Cody Young. Shout out to Cody Young.
What's up, Cody? Glad you still listen. We talked about you earlier this week.
Yeah, oh, he does. And the funny thing is, he put in his name Cody Young. It wasn't just Cody.
Nice.
So we can say it, Young Cody.
I think Cody went to Barbie Hotel numerous times.
Oh,
I
he
remember
did,
him
yeah.
talking about it. There was a crew. He was part of it. I wasn't really part of it. Other people were. I don't know.
You weren't part of it?
I only went a couple times.
Cody's a big fan.
To the pizza to the Barbie.
Oh,
like,
he went to pizza. He went to Barbie.
Yeah,
I think so.
Cody was a big fan of
Cody,
pizza,
then you know
pizza
exactly
and
how we're
beef.
feeling right now. He knows exactly how we're feeling.
Yeah, your tongue's a little burnt. Your tummy's real full.
You're going to sleep really hard.
Thinking
And
about
you
eating
have-
more pizza. Do you feel like if you eat like another slice of pizza
You
right
had-
now?
yeah. In the old days, you'd have half a pizza in the fridge right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And sometimes you would eat it for breakfast, but other times the pizza wouldn't even get cold in the fridge before it was all gone.
Yeah.
You just eat it all when you get home.
Yep, so good. So his question or confession is, love this podcast. Aw,
Thanks,
we love
Cody
you, Cody.
Young.
Fat or Future is a cool new addition. Shout out to Lisa. Don't worry about saying the old last name. The government has known everything about me since I finally gave up my old flip phone in 2016. Oh, Cody, he's in the new world. So, and he says someday I'll submit a question, but that's not gonna be today. So,
Nice.
shout out to Cody. That was his confession to us.
Thanks, Cody.
And we got a confession for you. We love you.
We do.
Yeah, big time.
Cheers to Cody.
Cody.
Fond memories of the summer that Cody and I worked together for Fist Plant. That was a fun summer. That was a lot of fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out. So, guys, thanks so much for submitting your questions. That was 6. That was awesome.
And we got through them in record time.
Yeah, we crushed it. We got some other stuff we got to chat about. We got some other chatting things we got to talk about. Should we do Fat or Future? Or should we save that? Should we go into John's question, Lincoln? We'll do John's question.
John. Sorry, I'm
John's question.
If you guys aren't
pouring
watching
one
the
out for
video,
the
you should
homies.
see I'm pouring some of Jay's beer into my empty can because I don't want to drink more of these.
No.
You can have some more of this.
I will.
Okay, John's question. Let's get to this real quick. So he says, question for Friday. I was wondering if you guys could react to this short video I found on the podcast and give a brief talk about how it makes you feel. I'll send it. So you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
This is my song about Taco Bell.
So if you would like to watch that video, go to the, I don't know, where we at, 33, 34 mark of the YouTube video, and we'll play it on there. We'll actually play the full video so you can take a look at what this Taco Bell song is all about. So what do you guys think about that? What is...
Sounds like this young man is very passionate about Taco Bell, and
I don't know if it's a man.
I understand.
So, young boy.
Individual.
Young individual. Yeah, I wouldn't probably put that out there.
He needs to put his pronouns in his bio so we know.
Or his TikTok video. Handle. Put it in your handle, Lil Happy 28.
All I know is that as bad as we feel right now after eating pizza, we would feel a lot worse if we had Taco Bell.
Yeah, I kind of want to eat Taco Bell right now, low key.
You want to go get a Crunch Wrap right now?
I would do that.
You want to DoorDash some Crunch Wraps right now?
I would drive to it because I like that video, and I like that song. Taco Bell. I kind of like low key vibe with it. That's where I'm at there. What was your first initial reaction?
You don't want to hear that.
I beg to differ.
I
think
have
all
this-
of our listeners want to hear, dude.
So I have this reaction a lot when I see videos like this on the internet. It's just not that funny. Like,
Oh, really?
Like, this isn't really creative.
I thought it was impressive.
It's just this kid doing something funny with their voice and saying the word Taco Bell over and over again.
Yeah, but the tune was a slapper that he made up. Just create. It's
I don't think he made that tune up.
maybe not.
No, that's
You
something.
don't think so?
It's definitely something. So I don't know. Like, whatever. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't care. I just don't.
All right, how about you, Jay? How did you feel about watching that?
I thought it was okay. Seen it once, I will never watch it again.
Do you watch our Friday videos?
Well, yeah, well, I'll see it there, but I will not go looking for it. But I don't really watch the videos for confession. I just listen to the episodes
Yeah,
because when I drive, listen to the podcast.
that's the way to do it.
So I've watched the episodes maybe twice.
Nice. Well, thank you, John. Appreciate that. He gives us a follow-up question.
Sick.
Oh.
Are you ready for it?
I am.
Are you on Facebook Marketplace?
No. I've got some content, actually. I want to get queued up and ready to go. I do.
All right. Bonus question from John. What is the go-to Taco Bell order? What is your go-to Taco Bell order?
All right, John, let's go. I want 2 beefy 5-layer burritos. I'm going to get a crunch wrap, and then I'm going to get one of these specialty items.
Yeah.
You know how they've got that rotational? So
know
right
what's
now
gonna
it's
come
that
through.
chicken chalupa thing where the shell is
Oh, yeah.
chicken, and also you on DoorDash, you add the chicken, so it's chicken on the inside, chicken on the outside, just like me.
Do you guys do DoorDash a lot?
No,
See, I've never used DoorDash.
it's expensive.
Yeah. It's
And then
you regret it every time you do it.
Baja Blast Zero.
Zero.
That's actually the most important part is the zero sugar Baja Blast.
That stuff
It's
slaps.
usually the reason I go to Taco Bell. Their food's forgettable. Baja Blast Zero is forever.
I love Taco Bell. Crunchwrap Supreme, and then probably a quesadilla.
I like some chalupas. It's pretty
Chalupas
fun.
are good too.
I'm a beefy 5-layer with cinnamon twists.
With cinnamon twists.
Solid.
So,
Do they make any bad food? And does all their food taste the same?
I am not a fan of just their burritos. Taco Bell's burritos. I've never had a good experience with the beans and the onions. It's just never been a good vibe. And sometimes there's cheese. I don't know.
Oh, I have a funny.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the cheap ones.
I'm a burrito. I like the 89-cent bean burritos.
No.
I think there are better things, but if you only have 89 cents, like probably one of the best things you can buy for 89
Oh,
cents.
man. I don't know.
Oh, well,
Eight
so
nine cents.
I've
come on.
only had bad experiences. I'd rather have the
For
cinnamon
less
twist.
than $1.
Cinnamon twist. I would rather eat the cinnamon twist.
But if you're
cinnamon twist.
hungry, dude.
I remember there was a week where they had Crunchwrap Supremes they were like 99 cents. And looking back on it, it was terrible. But we went like every night that week and had Crunchwrap Supremes all week. So
2 of them. That's a full healthy meal
we-
right there.
cannot do that.
Need to go around the table here. Timon, how do you eat a Crunchwrap Supreme? Because it's an awkward, like, it's this round, it's a hexagon.
I approach it from whatever, because it's like you have a hexagon. So I go from one of the angles, one of the corners,
Gotcha.
and then just go in and then start
Just
start
kinda-
lawn mowing it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Jay, how do you eat a Crunchwrap Supreme?
I put it in my mouth and chew.
Gotcha. So when I get a Crunchwrap Supreme, I unfold 2 of the sides and then roll it up like a burrito and fold the other 2 sides in. So I have a Crunchwrap Supreme like folded burrito
What do you
situation.
do with the like crunch part? Break it?
By the time you eat it, it's not crunchy anymore.
DoorDash. When you get a DoorDash, for sure you could do
But
that.
also, like, it just kind of crunches up a little bit, which is better. I don't know.
Well, if you get it straight off the line from the window, it's crunchy.
You just give it a little crunch. You kind of fold it together and roll it together. It's pretty solid. They should make a Crunchwrap Supreme burrito.
All these talking Crunchwrap is just making me feel bad.
So this is what John's order is. He says, mine is whatever the $5 box is, plus a quesarito, or a chicken quesadilla, or a chalupa and Cinnabons if he's feeling wild. Have you had their Cinnabons?
I have. They're pretty
They're
tasty.
so good. They're
Quesaritos
so bad.
are also solid.
Quesaritos are
I've
awesome.
never had one.
Oh, man.
Probably never will.
That's the one where they have the cheese between the 2 layers, right? They're pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Pretty good.
So I told him thank you for the question, and he said this: Also, shout out to the Diablo sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't do Taco Bell sauce anymore, but I used to slam those back to back at Grace raw. Nothing straight up.
I wonder.
Nothing. Straight up to the noggin through a rolled up dollar.
Okay.
Diablo sauce through the dollar.
Is that
to
why
the brain, bro? To
is-
the brain.
Is that why you don't do Taco Bell sauce anymore, or is it like a? I imagine
He's got a tolerance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like some Taco Bell hot sauce. Whenever I have a soft taco to eat,
Yeah.
the move is saturate it with Taco Bell sauce and then eat it. Like 5 packets on it, just full saturation. It's pretty tasty.
Get it all. Yeah, you like your tacos or burritos with mild sauce, right? It's like ketchup.
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
mild sauce is fine. I think all the sauces taste identical, actually. So
Diablo's pretty fire. All right, let's cue up the fatter future. I'm gonna.
oh, you don't want to hear about this content from Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yes.
so I joined this new Facebook group.
Okay.
This is a private Facebook group. I had to answer questions to join this group, and
What was the first question?
I'm gonna tell you what the questions are before.
Can I tell you what I think the first question was?
What do you think it is?
Is Lincoln gay?
No.
That's the first question that
All
we
right.
had. Okay.
All right. So here are the questions. Are you 100% against our children being forced to wear masks to school and believe it should be the choice of the parents/children?
What'd you answer?
So the second question is, are you 100% against mandatory vaccinations to our children?
What'd you answer?
The third question is, do you believe in the teachings of Martin Luther King Jr. that all people are created equal and should be judged by their character, not the color of their skin, which is the opposite of critical race theory?
So this is like school and critical race. Okay, I'm seeing where we're going.
So the name of this group is Be Not Afraid 365 Indiana.
Oh.
And it's essentially a bunch of parents talking about the evil liberalism invading our public schools. And just a lot of really great content on there. I'm sure time to time I'll read the things that people are talking about. But yeah, I thought I saw someone shared it, and I thought this sounds like a group I need to be a part of because it'd be interesting to watch what's happening. So a lot of people talking about not wearing masks in school if you're kids.
Yep.
Someone said 46 children are sold into slavery in America every day, and masking kids helps them being transported undetected and unidentifiable.
Wow.
There's an ad for a youth self-defense class. Just a lot of very right-wingy things that I thought would be interesting to observe from a distance. So stay tuned for
that, guys.
our newest segment. Be Not Afraid 365 Indiana. I'll be reading, probably not announcing names of people.
Can we create a Facebook group called Be Afraid 365 Indiana?
Oh gosh.
Are you 100%?
Oh, we could.
The first question is, do you believe 100% that cicadas are real?
And so I had to I had to answer yes to all three of those questions. Otherwise, I'm not going to be in the group.
party,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the answers
Well,
all
they gotta
those
pull you into
were
court now, dude.
Yes.
You have signed your life
Yes.
away to the Republican Party.
yes.
You met the devil down in Facebook. You sold your soul for content, dude.
Me
You're
and the devil.
screwed.
We went to Chick-fil-A. We drank some Chick-fil-A sauce and
signed it together.
yeah.
Second question on Be Afraid 365 Indiana is, do you believe that the global elites are turning our cicadas gay? Yes or yes? It's going to be a great group, dude. I'm super excited.
So yeah, I saw it and thought, man, I need to join this group right now, or else I'm never going to be able to find this again.
Yep.
But this is going to be a gold mine of content.
gonna be
So I
good.
just wanted to announce that it's a new segment we're going to be talking about periodically. Now seemed like the right time.
Sound like a good time. Someone's here. All right, let's finish this up with some fatter future, and we'll wrap it up. So, pause, and play.
Coming to you not live from the Timon Network is your Fad or Future. This week is HGTV. I think that the channel on TV is going to stick around, but do you think that people are going to continue being obsessed with the DIY projects and watching this channel to get inspiration for what they could do to their own home? It seems like the past few years this has really taken off, but can it stand the test of time?
All right.
We're back.
Wait,
We're back.
We're back?
We're back.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Let me, so you can sync up the
All
sound.
right, yeah,
of the
we're
video.
good. Yep, okay, we're good. Thank you. All right, okay.
One more.
HGTV, great question, Lisa. Welcome to the Timon's Podcast Network. We're happy to have you. Real quickly before we get there, Jay, you're going to start a podcast, right? And you're going to be on the Timon's Podcast Network?
Maybe, yeah. We're working through the details. We got to figure out the contract. Your people call my people.
All my homies have podcasts. That's what I want.
We got to figure out how we can make all the money off Jay and give him none of it.
Yep.
Like a good network or label would do.
We'll
Give you exposure.
Well, yeah, exposure.
That's worth it.
Tens of people will listen. It's going to be solid, dude.
Dozens.
Without us.
Dozens.
Yeah. So HGTV, I think, honestly, I think it's going to be the future.
What do you think
That's where
the
I'm at.
future of their content is? Because you can only repaint a house so many times. You know what I mean? Like, how is HGTV their programming? What what's that going to look like in 10 years?
Yeah, but you got to realize you can paint a house, only paint a house so many times, right? But you can paint it different colors each time.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I would love to see what this greenhouse looks with this wood furniture, green interior or wood furniture. You could watch an HGTV video about it.
Do you suppose in a couple of years when VR technology really is at full acceptance, HGTV will be you putting on your VR headset and
Being
you
part of the
painting the room or doing
yeah.
the things?
Yeah.
No, I think you hit it on the head there. Like VR and then augmented reality. That could be like the next thing. Because my wife loves Fixer Upper, HGTV. So I don't see it going away. It's infected my life. It's staying around.
I don't think it's about people watching it to get inspired about ideas. I think it's the same reason why I watch people playing video games. It's people who have done the work to get good at playing video games and do it really well. And you get to watch them do it really well. And you kind of get a little bit of that excitement. Like, wow, I'm like watching someone play video games really well because I'm not that good at it. I think that's what HGTV is. People who do not want to do the fixer-upper stuff. And there may be people who do, who get inspired, right? But I think the majority of it is, it's like people watching it because they don't want to do the work.
They can vicariously live through
Yes, exactly.
the HGTV experience.
But that's not Lisa's question. The concept of like being a DIYer, like
She asked
HGTV.
She asked if it's going to be
I
more.
are people going
or
to
less.
continue to DIY things, projects?
Well,
No, it's about HGTV.
yeah,
If
so
that's
like,
going to be the future.
So I think Tim and I are
Okay.
both saying like
No,
people are vicariously living through HGTV, and so as a society, I think people continue that only grows.
I think
people,
it's gonna only grow.
People just like say, "Oh, I could, paint my house and like strip down these floors, or I could just watch someone else do it on TV."
Right.
It's like doing the same thing, right?
Because listen, when I want to do a project, I don't go to HGTV to watch a project. I Google it on YouTube and watch someone do it so then I can replicate it. So I don't think people are watching it to be inspired to do DIY projects. They may be, and they may be inspired from that, but I think majority of the time it is to live through that. And I think more people are going to be wanting to do that more often because it's real hard work to do all that stuff. What do you think, Lincoln?
I think she was asking if people were going to be.
That's not what we're asking. What do you think about what her question is?
I think her question was: is the DIY scene going to continue to explode as it has in the past few years, as influenced by HGTV?
What's your answer on that?
I don't know.
He's so gotta make us answer that question.
Either way, I say yes.
I mean, like you gotta right now. Cost of materials are like a huge.
Yeah.
Like you can't really make stuff if wood's too expensive to make stuff.
Which goes back to our point. You can just watch it.
Just watch it. It's like the same thing.
So you don't have to watch. So you don't have to do
Put
it.
on your VR goggles. It's like your house has already been remodeled.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I think, Elisa, my personal opinion is it's the future. And I think it's going to get bigger.
HGTV.
People watching HGTV or shows like HGTV but mainly HGTV for DIY content. And I think more people are going to be doing DIY content. And if we're going to answer that
What's
question,
the acronym?
D-Day. We're going to do the D.
What is
The
the
D.
Do it yourself. DIY.
There you
You're
go.
going to do DIY content. Okay.
No, what's do your it? Do yourself it.
Do yourself it. It's the Southern way. So listen, I just think the more people are going to be into that scene, I think that scene's only going to get bigger because I think a lot of people are now moving out of the cities, moving to the countryside, moving to remodel stuff, buying houses, not renting.
I think the DIY scene as a whole is diminishing.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think it's come and gone?
No, I think people used to do a lot more than they're doing now.
Well, yeah. and,
Because you used to build your own house.
Yeah.
And now you pay someone to do it for you. I don't know. So I think in the course of humanity,
It was just life, and now it's a scene.
yeah, and now it's like a
That's
hobby.
a good point.
At one point, it was I need to build this cabin before winter so I don't die. And now it's it's got a good view.
Yeah, I want to make it a little more
Mortgage,
rustic. What's some
shiplap.
Yeah, shiplap. HGTV.
I'm a big
vibes.
Chip and Joanna Gaines fan. Yeah.
Some marble flooring.
So yeah, that's why I say the DIY scene is diminishing over time.
Yeah, that's funny. It's interesting. Yeah, that's a good take. Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a constant. People will want to do stuff. People will want to pay people to do stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to personalize
Improve.
things.
Yeah.
I think we're moving aggressively towards like a renter culture, and I think that affects it a lot too. Because you can't really modify like an apartment too much.
Not really.
It's what the global elites want. It's everyone to
rent
own,
from them.
to own nothing and be happy about it.
I think the DIY scene is just a flagpole of rugged individualism,
I'm in the flagpole.
and the HGTV flag is flying high. That's what I think.
All right, folks. Well, we've come way past our time of what we need to do here.
Way past.
Way.
Jay, do you have any last words you want to say real quick?
No, guys, thanks for having me. It's great to be back in the great state of Indiana.
We missed you.
Look forward to.
How are you doing, Jay? Are you okay?
I'm doing better.